Welcome to Story 1. Alternative titles: An Unhappy Beginning, or Empty Heart House Tour, or How Did I Get Here? This was supposed to be a happy introduction. A joyful take on all the empty house tours I've watched over the years on YouTube. I wanted to show you the house I had manifested and had just purchased with my love. And slowly, hopefully with lots of internet strangers witnessing, turning it into the home, the future I'd been dreaming of. A vegetable garden, 2 chickens, for sure, a dog, and maybe even a child someday. But, spoiler alert, this is not that story, and not that dream. This is the other side of that dream. The side where the dream turned into a nightmare, if you want to be dramatic, and god damn it, I do want to be right now. This is the place where dreams just evaporate, where your stories morph into indistinguishable prose. Author, unknown. This is the place where you wake up in the middle of the night and have no idea where you are. Where you question, is this even my life? All of this is a dramatic, long-winded way of saying 6 months after my boyfriend and I moved into our newly purchased house, our relationship ended. We broke up. Although, I want to challenge that last statement. We broke up. Has there ever, in the history of all relationships, been a separation that was 50% equally wanted from both parties? Because I would argue there's always an instigator and a follower. Someone who wants it that little bit more than the other, even if they are generally on the same page. This might give you a clue about what happened in our case. Now, I won't get into the nitty-gritty of why and how and what exactly. I am probably starting a separate podcast solely for that purpose, though. Working title, The Breakup Chronicles. Nothing more unique and original has ever existed. Heartbroken girl in her 30s, well, actually mid-30s, a small but important distinction, searches for ways to get to grips with her feelings and her new reality through a form of self-expression in the 21st century. Naturally, podcasting. So no, I won't get into the nitty-gritty on here. I just needed to lay the foundation for this chapter and the things that you're about to see and hear, because context matters. And I want to start this relationship right. Ours, I mean. You and me. This is where we begin. Oh God, why is it wobbling? Okay, how about a little candle over here? Is that too much? It's a bit distracting, no? Too close. Also, like, what do we focus on? Why is there a huge candle in this? I'll move the candle. Hi. Hello. Nice that you're here and nice to meet you. My name's Maya, and I hope you enjoyed that little empty house tour. or the Heartbroken House Tour, as I would like to call it. I just made that up. Maybe that's going to be the title of the video. The Heartbroken Empty House Tour. The first of its kind. To take you along a bit further on why you're here, why I'm here, why we're here, what this is. I thought I would give you a bit more info after this vague but pretty, to the point intro. That's basically what happened. We broke up. But my ex and I agreed that, oh yeah, by the way, if you see me like looking down here, it's because I have to read the points that I made so that I don't forget anything. Basically, the story of this channel, as you heard, was supposed to be a happy one, but it's a bit different now. But the facts are that my ex-boyfriend and I agreed that I will be and stay in the house until the end of the year.
Editing Maya here from the future. Oh, if only she knew. Things are a bit more up in the air at the moment, but as I finally edit this video at the end of May, only, 4 months after recording this, I am still in the house. However, until when, we don't know. But let's not let this stop us. It just adds a little bit of extra drama to this. Don't we all love that?
For the purpose of this channel, let's just assume and hope that we have this year together. Because after that, I truly don't know what my life will look like. And we're not going to go into the anxiety that's bringing up in me right now. Not the time. Anyway, during that year, I really still want to go ahead with all of the plans and design ideas that I had when we bought the house, and it's mostly just for my pure and self-indulgent creative enjoyment, and also partly to give me a fun project to distract me from, heartache and loneliness, and huge existential questions of what the frick am I doing with my life? And also hopefully to build a, community with you guys and a connection, because, well, wouldn't that be nice? And also, I want to add even more charm to this beautiful, quirky little house that you've seen before. And I mean, I left it bare bones, messy, and that has been the state for the past 9 months. So we have work to do, and hopefully it will look, even cuter when I'm done with it. So the plan is to really touch every room in the house to decorate and design. So the bedroom, I'm going to read this off the list, even though I know how many rooms there are in this house. It's not, anyway. The bedroom, the office, the guest room, the laundry corner, the toilet, the bathroom, the staircase, because now it's super boring and white and I want to change that. The entryway, which is like a square meter of not enough room for all the shoes and jackets, but, for lack of a better word, let's call it the entryway. The living room, the kitchen, the pantry, which I did not show you in the tour. But if you know Friends, if you know the episode where Monica has this like hidden cupboard or like this like a storage thing behind a locked door, where it turns out she's a big old messy, it's not very dissimilar to hers, the thing that's going on in my pantry. And then finally also the outside, the terrace and the garden. The thing is, are we going to succeed with this plan? Well, who knows? Because I do have a full-time job, and so looking at this list, realistically, I don't know how much I can really get done this year, whilst also still, living my life. And I've also been known to overestimate the amount of things I can squeeze into any given time frame. My ex actually always lovingly, called me a time optimist, which is basically a euphemism for someone who doesn't know how to manage their time and is always late, which, yeah, definitely me. But hey, if we don't have an overambitious list to start a YouTube channel with, then what am I even doing here, right? This is the whole point also, like me doing this with you watching is, I think, 90% of the motivation for me to actually get this done. It's not that I don't want to do it, I really do, but I'm such a procrastinator and such a lazy bum that I will not do it if no one's watching or forcing me. And since I'm alone in the house, I have to create watchful eyes for me to do this. I don't even want to get into the psychology of this and how it's probably really messed up. Again, for another time. This might also be the moment to mention that I have zero practical DIY or interior design experience. I'm passionate about it, and I'm a subscriber to House and Garden magazine, which, there's proof. I get this every month. It's a UK interior design magazine, and I love it. This is like my little Bible. So I'm hugely passionate about it. Also, my Instagram is mostly, interior design accounts. But yeah, just because I'm passionate about it and I have a lot of opinions about it doesn't mean I'm naturally good at it or gifted. We'll see how that'll go. Which brings me to... Oh, that's it. There was nothing else I needed to say. That's it, basically. That's the premise for this channel. You're invited, cordially even, to join me on this probably very weird and hopefully also a little bit wonderful journey. A race against time, if you will, because, again, how much of the house will I be able to get to before my circumstances change again, which, they've been known to do in the past few years. And we'll have it all, right? It's going to be interior design, watching me fail at DIYs, probably, breakup chronicles, escaping nervous breakdowns, and all the other antics of a mid-30s, newly single lady of the 21st century. And I promise I will never speak about myself in the third person again. That was pretty gross. But yeah, that's it. I hope to see you in the next one, and let's find out what this is all going to be about. Well, no, I actually told you what it's going to be about. Like, you literally know. But yeah, I'm thinking at the moment a mix of interior design and just chatting about life. I have a lot of opinions, too many, about pretty much everything. So you will probably hear some of those as well. And let's be nice. Let's make this nice and fun and cozy, and not mean and trolly and bitchy. Okay, that was it. I hope that wasn't too long and painful to sit through. If it was, I don't recommend joining the next few ones, because this was me with like bullet points of a script. I kept it relatively concise. If I don't have that, I ramble on. I'm a rambler, so be warned, because I'm not sure how often I can actually write a script for these videos, but this has already been really, really fun for me, and I hope to see you in the next one. Let's go and start this journey in the new year. So cheesy. Bye. Oh God, it's not doing anything. I pressed the button, but it wouldn't do it.